Okay, so I've got a love message right here, and it feels like you specifically have been working on letting go of material attachment when it comes to relationships. So, this kind of manifests in the ways like you usually could rely on the physical aspect of a relationship to feel connected to someone rather than building an emotional connection over being vulnerable, like conversating and taking your time in a connection. So, you could move really fast in connections or like sleep with the person really fast, or the basis of your connection relies on physically being together. So if you're not physically together, you have a ton of insecurities and you don't feel secure in the connection because you guys haven't taken the time to build genuine trust with each other through genuine vulnerability. So, unexpected connection. It's the first card out here. This is definitely something here. And underneath it is natural evolution. So, and with my teddy bear in the back as well, this is something like you've been nurturing your inner child concerning, if you look to a child deserves genuine vulnerability. And that's a perspective that you should look at concerning that's maybe something that you lacked as a child, was gaining a genuine vulnerable connection with even your parents, because you maybe grew up with emotionally unavailable parents or parents that had narcissistic tendencies. So you kind of had to walk on eggshells, or you were responsible for your parents' emotional responses, which is why it manifested into you getting into romantic connections where you kind of avoid vulnerability, because in your ego's mind, it was like, if I'm vulnerable, I'm not safe. That's not safe. And this was a subconscious energy that I think you've worked through within proving to yourself and building a vulnerable connection with yourself. And now you're kind of being asked, like, there's going to be a connection that comes into your life. This could be something that's already in your life, or it's coming into your life. Like, take that how it resonates for you. But this is giving you the opportunity, honestly, to like practice what you preach, like to practice the energy that you've been giving to yourself. So this really takes not being a one step in, one step out. Like, this is like you are fully in committing, in trusting what you can't see. So right now, your ego, when it comes to some type of connection, you immediately are comfortable going to the physicality. So that's going to be an instinctual thing that you want to do. But because you know that that is an energy of the past, and you know that it leads to a repetition of false sense of vulnerability, and you always end up leaving empty-hearted, like you don't feel fulfilled when you do this, even though in the moment it feels good, but then after it doesn't feel good. So you're kind of being asked to sacrifice the past right now and recognize that you are worthy for a genuine connection, but you have to prove that to yourself by taking action on building a genuine connection and not relying on the physicality, knowing that it's not good for you. So it feels like right now, this is literally the biggest energy is you're going to be given a chance, an opportunity through this person to prove to yourself and to forgive yourself for all of the times that you weren't strong enough to set boundaries for yourself when it comes to entertaining someone that is going to reciprocate that same energy back to you. Divine timing is even out here, but it really feels like you kind of this is something where you get upset with yourself. Like, it's almost like an addiction energy where you hang out with someone and then you repeat the cycle. And then once you end up getting heartbroken, you're like, fuck. You're like, I knew I shouldn't have done that. Like, I knew I should have taken this slow. Like, I'm so mad at myself. Recognize how you felt when that happens and don't do it again. This is an opportunity to prove to yourself, because apology without change is manipulation. And that goes for yourself as well. So if you apologize to yourself and you do the same thing over again, what the hell are you apologizing for if you're not taking action to show yourself that you're sorry? That's what this connection is for you. And right now, stay detached from the outcome. This may not be something that lasts forever. This may just be a date. This may be a long-term partner. Like, it could be either or. But regardless of the outcome, this is an opportunity for you to show up differently for yourself concerning what you know you deserve in a romantic connection. I love you so much. I hope this resonates.